that. So hopefully
We're
it goes
live, baby.
good. And everybody knows the truth.
Oh, I got the text. Trust me. I was like, I swear.
All right, I'm letting everybody in. Here we go.
Good. Oh, all right. We'll let everybody get connected here. I'm gonna get Teddy, do you want to cover some stuff first?
Uh, what do you want me to cover?
No, it's all good. I'm just frazzled. Let me log in. All right. Okay, so look at everybody that's here today. This is awesome. All right, so since you guys are here on Saturdays, I'm going to cover some stuff. So it's the 13th. We are 7 days away from our virtual event, April 20th. All right, and I know I've been saying this, but the 20th is going to be some very, very, very big stuff. It's so big. I want to make sure everybody's ready. So everybody that's been coming to the Tuesdays and the Saturdays, we're making modifications, and the Thursdays we're making modifications, and we're in stride. So Thursdays going forward from now, we've got everything up to speed. You guys, you know how Tanya likes to schedule everything. The stuff we're rolling out on the 20th, you guys, we're ready to roll everything out. And today is the final Saturday before the 20th. We have some things to clean up today, but we're so on schedule that next Saturday, I get to get you guys even more ready for what we're launching on the 20th. So it's going to be like, this is what, when you plan ahead and things go as scheduled, if something was to bump us out and we missed a week of stuff, we would have been okay. But since we didn't have anything bump us out, next week, we get to really get you ready for the 20th. So I'm going to tell you, it's a nice feeling when everything goes as planned. And we actually plan for things to like go bump, if that makes sense. We have like, okay, we're going to over plan. Oddly enough, and it's just, we're going to have a lot of fun next week. Tanya's covered all this stuff with YouTube. I'm going to just stress something. You need to be learning how to make videos, little small videos that you put on your pages. We're going to be spending a lot of time on that. Any page that doesn't have a video on it. So like, for instance, all of our biohacking pages, we have a video for the biohacking that we did, a very good presentation. Well, some of the things we do, such as youth, biome, brain, all by itself, we have videos for them. Absolutely. But a little video of you with your own personal story or a testimony of someone to share on there is a very powerful friend. Two reasons. One, it adds to your page, right? They're like, oh, there's this. And then, oh my gosh, there's a person, right? Makes it a little bit more real. The other thing is that video on YouTube connects to your page and vice versa, helping you with traffic and SEO recognition and everything we're trying to strive for. Now, I'm going to let you guys know that everything that we do, the reason why we have to continually train and come on here is the internet changes still. What used to work, I mean, you guys, if you saw what Tanya and I used to do to get results in traffic 20 years ago, it's not even the same today. The fundamental and the practices are the same, but the techniques, they're all different. You know, we got to make sure we're listing topics. We got to make sure the keywords and hashtags, all of that stuff comes to play more today than it ever did before. And it's very, very competitive on space. And we're going to teach you guys how to do it. And the thing about it is remember, what we do is very forgiving. We can always tweak it. You can always go edit it, right? So as you learn something, you go back. And Tanya, how many times have we gone back and said, oh my gosh, that keyword's perfect. We got to go back and add it to everything. How many times?
Oh, a lot of times. Not only that, you guys, I've refilmed videos multiple times. Like I'll do a rough one and then I don't like it. And when as soon as I can get to it, I'll re-upload and do another one. Like it's okay to keep it. Also brings it more clicks because you're posting more video content. That also brings more eyes to the page because so it's fine to redo it. You can redo it as many times as you want. Nothing, and just you can private the other videos if you want to. It's super easy to do. And I mean, I guess we can do another training on that if that's needed, Rory. I did one in February, but
It's always needed. We have new people every day. And I'm going to tell you this, when Tanya does her trainings and I'm listening, I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't been doing that right on this, and this. I go back and fix it. Because, there's so many things going on and it's overwhelming. That's why we constantly train. We got to keep fresh on things. And it makes a big difference. Like, so the last time she did a training, just so you guys know why she was not training, I'm on YouTube editing 600 videos with something that I'd forgotten to do for years. I'm like, oh my gosh, how did I forget that all this time? Again, it's out of the pattern, out of the habit. And it's almost like you want a checklist when you do that. That might be a really good idea, babe, is like a checklist, something that people can go off of. I actually want that for me.
Done. I'll make it. It's written down.
So today we're going to make an edit. There is a big change coming, and I want you guys to hear about it. I'm also going to let you guys know that it is a dramatic shift when you first hear about it, but it's smart business. Okay, smart business, and we're going to be making some modifications to how we market one of our anchor programs that we have, and I'm going to go into it and go over the verbiage. But just know that I already know what the solution is. Now we're coming for it. So come on the 20th, we are going to be launching the school program. We're going to be launching the PBS Vortex and everything that is. That right there is going to take more than the 3 hours. It's a lot to cover. We're going to be covering things. So to get ready for that, we're going to start modifying our pages accordingly. And I also want to make sure that all the new students coming in have the latest, greatest, and we don't have to do that all. So it's a transition. We weren't going to do this until next week because we expected something to intercept and interrupt this. But I have been feeling so overwhelmed with everything going forward. I've said no to some launches of some new things. We'll do them later. They can just wait. This is too important. So today, we're going to go right into this. We're going to be modifying some things, and I'm also going to show you what it's going to be. And it's going to be a new angle, but it comes with a lot of, I guess, a lot of research, a lot of understanding, and it's a game-changing shift for us in the core of where we're going. And I'm just going to let you guys know there will be modifications around this. It's going to be fun. And here we go. So I'm going to go right into the swing of it. I'm going to share my screen. I can close down my CRM. Just so you guys know, oh my gosh, I won't say that. Okay, this will all be launching again. I'm in my dashboard. I'm going to visit my site. I'm going to Arts and Entertainment. And I'm going to go pull up the Wine Magic page. I'm going to go to Cooking, Food, and Wine. And I'm going to pull up my Final Wines Delivered to Your Door page. And some of you market Wine Magic very well, and some of you are fine wines. On our memes and all the stuff that we do, we market the fine wines. So this is going to be changing, and I'm going to make some edits according to that. Okay, so we will have a new video coming out. This video is fine for right now. We will have a new video coming out shortly that will be replacing this video. And we're going from a Wine of the Month club to an exclusive wine club. And we're going to have a special lead capture. And we're going to be putting stuff into our PBS Vortex just for wine lovers, people that want exclusivity added. So we're going to an exclusive scarcity model where we release wines. We're sending out wines right now. That's great. But we're going to an exclusive thing where people can get them based on a demand situation, so we can keep the integrity of the wine high and have it available when it's available, and then when it's done until the next run. We're looking at how to size this up, scale it up for what the future trends are, and there are so many areas of business that just said, hey, this is where we need to go with it. And we basically are going to go with the most comprehensive ways that the wine like clubs work, where it's not monthly, but it's seasonal based on the release of those wines. And we're going to get really into a rhythm on that and be able to announce it and go forward with it. So we're doing a transition. So anything that says wine of the month, we're going to an exclusive wine club. Okay. Exclusivity is the key of it. And we're going to have a link that goes into that. Let me see if I have mine ready. Hold on one second. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta shop my I can't show you guys this key component here. Hold on. Hold on here. This is we're going into something that we weren't going to do till next week, but you guys are here. You deserve it, so we can start getting ready. It's one less thing we have to worry about next Saturday, which is going to be incredible anyway. Okay, hold on. Da, 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 da. I'm going there.
Tomorrow. Especially you can play with my mom, okay? Or Nona.
Um, right now I got to get one thing. That I can share this. So this is the form, right? So this is the landing page, and this puts them right into our PBS Vortex. So we're going for the this is a lead capture program now. Instead of go to buy only, we're capturing leads. And I'm going to tell you, as a marketer, looking back, I wish we would have done this years ago, this format. So we have our ways for them to just opt in to be registered. But on this page and the Wine Magic page, it's going to be here. Now I'm going to do something. I'm not getting rid of Wine Magic on my other system, but for new students going forward, we're going to have just the Fine Wines page and the Wine Magic page. We're going to have the Wine Magic listed, but it's just going to redirect to the same page. I'm in development and testing on this whole model. So I want to go to one page, and then we'll probably increase that. Also, anywhere I can, if we can eliminate a page to modify for a new student, I want to do that. So Wine Magic's going to change. So you guys are going to see me do that. We're going to build everything on the Fine Wines page because that's what we're marketing, Fine Wines. And I'm going to change my link from this referral link. We're going to be changing to this link. And again, the video will be changing very shortly. And then you guys will be notified that I'm hoping to have that video done by next Saturday. So next Saturday, we'll put in the new video that'll explain this exclusivity and the direction we're going. And then all these links are going to go to the form that puts them in the system so that we notify them of the wines when they're ready. And then they're going to go into the new structure, which we're going to talk about next week. Okay. And it's a very awesome pivot. I would call it a pivot. And we're modifying the way we do things. So this stuff here is changing. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, based on numbers, based on productivity, based on what works, we've already edited what our anchor offers are, in case you haven't recognized that. So anchor one is Velveeta. Velveeta is by far gaining ground on everything. We are seeing people establish steady, consistent weekly income. Our goal, I'm going to stop for a second. Maybe. Here we go. Our goal, and Tanya, are you there? Maybe not. Our
Yes,
goal.
I'm here.
Our goal is to help you guys achieve what you need to achieve, and there's a magic number. It's $500 a week. If we can get anybody to $500 a week, we win. You want to know how we get to 1 million families around the world? We create an easier path to $500 a week. It used to be less. But that's the indication number now, $500 a week. So we're looking at what gets everybody there, and we made a change. You guys are going to see a major shift. It's already underway. We're announcing it completely in our virtual thing next week. But everybody's overhead is about to be reduced and your profitability increased. And it's all starting pretty much now. Okay. Next week, we go to full launch on it. And when I say full launch, I mean full launch, right? MSIs will be started out. They'll go PSIs, GSIs, CSIs, all the instructors, and then the students. We roll out a massive change, and it's designed to get everybody that's going to be active. And active is almost, I guess it's based on your activities. Active. What does active mean? Well, I'm expecting everybody to do what they need to do to bring in 2 to 3 new students into their team a week. If you can bring 2 to 3 new students in a week, we're going to give you the path to $500 a week, not 3 to 5. Like we're halving the results. We're increasing the productivity so much we get more out of half the results. This is such an epic change. Okay, so what I'm about to show you is one of those key things in that direction. We're really going to be honing in on key kiosk items, and we're going to get more into what Tanya and I have always done, which is lead generation. All right, building up our email lists. Now we have, what do we have? 8 years of data showing that wine consumers are great consumers. So we're not going away from our wine marketing. We're just modifying how we do it, how we tie things in, and making it a profit center in a bigger way when we roll out the wines. And we're going to be focusing on what grows the network business, which is Velveeta, right? We got Savings Highway Global, and we have our PBS Vortex, which is all part of this. All right, so that's our 3 anchors, right? So in order of probably importance, and anchor 1, you guys have already seen how I line it out. Anchor 1, Velveeta. Anchor 2 is our PBS Vortex. Anchor 3 is Savings Highway Global, which, you know, that's just a great membership. It's a great shopping thing, and it's really been proven out. And the changes they've made is amazing. Now, I'm going to tell you, I've been testing this lead process in a bigger scale and have brought in 160 free members in the Savings Highway Global. And I'm going to tell you, as great as that sounds, what we do now, the way we do our marketing with our students, is by far more productive and on their receipts. So we're testing more things to help feed the engines, but the PBS Vortex has already been under very heavy testing. And when we roll it out to everybody starting next week, you're all going to have these links that tie in to create leads, and those leads are going to be forever marketed to in a very controlled environment, and with hooks and everything that they're called web hooks, things that are automated. So you look like a really good communicator to your list, but we're doing all the work for you. You just got to focus on doing what we do in the marketing, do what you do on working with the students to help get the 1 million families into this, right? And I'm going to bring this up one more time today. I might say it again and again and again, just because it's true. The bigger we become, the bigger the opportunities we get to roll out. The bigger we become. Now we have a steady pace. Velveeta, just boom, boom, boom. And I'll tell you guys, Tanya, how many snap or sprays? How many sprays did we just get in?
Like what, 30?
Guys, I can go to the hot tub and hand them out like candy if I want to. It cost us nothing. We bought the snaps anyway. Now I bring that up there because I think it ends tomorrow. In fact, I know it's ending and it's not being continued. And I also can tell you that I think they got rid of a lot of sprays. And remember that, I mean, that's a big thing. So if you just so you guys know, it's not being extended. Right? It's probably our last buy one, get one situation for a while. And it's better than BOGO. I mean, I'm going to probably order some more which one do we get more on? Peanut butter cup brain. And I think you put it on the Zleam too, right? The chocolate strawberry Zleam.
Yeah, we have this lane.
Yeah, so I'm gonna order some more because
You got me the caramel macchiato because you know that's my favorite.
I think that's the only flavor
that
comes
one.
in this. That's the only flavor.
We also have I only see caramel macchiato, babe. I wasn't kidding, guys. Like there's more.
No, I'm talking about the snaps. If they order the snaps to get that. Brain only comes in caramel macchiato in the spray. That's the one you like anyway. But
yeah, that's my favorite one.
Which is good because that's what's in. But that's also the most popular flavor worldwide. But I'm just going to tell you guys, if you're going to order the stuff anyway, I'm going to tell you the spray thing. If you order peanut butter cup or chocolate strawberry Zleam, so those are things you're going to order anyway, order them because you get 3 for that one. I'm going to go ahead and stock up on more peanut butter. I'm pretty sure that's getting low and it lasts for a while. So I'm going to stock that up there. That's just a fun one for me. So we're going to be placing another order before the end of the day tomorrow. And I know that I'm gonna get more of the sprays. Tanya's like, she doesn't like me giving them away, but they don't cost us anything, so I don't feel too bad. I'll buy her more, right?
No, I just like to travel with these, you guys. They're really handy to travel with. I've never really had a lot of problems with the snaps themselves, but to put this in your handbag, you know, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're really great. So I don't necessarily think that the biome and stuff is awesome. But I take those in the morning anyway. But the brain specifically. It's really nice to have that in your handbag. And then the Zleams, this is the one I've been taking. I've been adding this to the Zleam. So We were told we could do that to kind of like re-oomph that product up, kind of give it
Extra
another.
sleep benefit. For those that have a hard time sleeping, you can, like Niall, we talked about this before. You can take two of the like, don't take 2 1s ever. I'm going to be on record saying do not take 2 of the phase 1s ever. I've tested it. I don't recommend it. Do not recommend it. Take a 1 and a 2 together. If you're needing to get over a plateau, 1 and 2 together, great. 2 2s, I may have a hard time getting up. 2 2s, but sometimes I do that to hack the hack, as I call it, to get over a plateau on the weight loss, or I feel like I'm not changing, and I'm like, I still have some I want to get rid of. I'm getting a lot less, but anyway, 2 2s. But the spray doesn't have the it has extra sleep. So those that have a hard time sleeping, taking like 4 sprays, 8 sprays. 8 sprays is another dose. That's another way to do it. And it's also very inexpensive compared, like it's a really good value on the sprays. It's about works out about the same. But
but I was gonna say, guys, I have an extremely hard time sleeping. But when I pair this with the snap itself, it's a great combination. I can actually maybe get, a couple extra hours with that, and that's worth it to me. So
I'm bringing that up here because we haven't talked about it a lot this week. We have a lot going on, but that promotion is very awesome. If you buy the chocolate strawberry or the peanut butter and you get 3 of those sprays, that's better than a buy one, get one. Right? They don't call it a BOGO, but 2 sprays is like a BOGO. Right? And that's any other box of snaps, you get that. But if you get the chocolate strawberry or the peanut butter cup, I just checked it, it's 3 instead of 2. And it's an awesome thing. So I'm putting that out there. Take advantage of it. All right. And if you get 6, 9, 12 of those extra sprays, I'm going to tell you who I sample out. If you have a hairdresser or a nail salon or somebody that does service for you, giving them one as a gift to try is a great way to go. Awareness, right? And if you got it for free, you got it because Costa gave it to you for free, basically, right? It's a great thing. So like we have 30 of them. I know that I can hand out 10 here, 10 there. I'm gonna get some more because if I go down the hot tub, because we're resorts, I'm gonna be talking to somebody that's probably a very good candidate. Actually, 85% of them need to lose weight, and you can ask Tanya. They need to lose weight. They want to lose weight, and the brain is something that it's a great conversation starter. But also you give them a gift, and the law of I can't say that word, reciprocity. Oh my gosh, I've got to practice that. But when you give somebody something, the natural tendency is to come back. So here's how I do it, right? If I have it to give, it always comes up in conversation. I don't even start the conversations. I let them guide it. They go through it, and when it comes up to it, I say, hey, you know what? I got one I want to give you. It's the brain, and you can try this biohacking stuff out. And I add them. You guys, I don't just put them in my thing as a contact. I add them as an affiliate. I have to give them the code and everything right there. They're an affiliate, right? And then I add them to my CRM. Right, I got their information. I add them to the CRM so I can do my drips and follow up. The company's going to be following up, and now the PBS Vortex is going to be following up, and then I can do my own as well. And I should say catching up because I really don't like the FU, right? Catching up. You already had a conversation. You make them aware. Now they're plugged in. Now they're going to be getting information from the company. They're going to get information from us, and they got that brain to actually try and go forward, and they're going to feel to go back. The number of orders I've received by doing that is way more than when I don't do that. Right now, I might just give them a snap or 2. That's normally what I do. But now that I have these sprays, make them aware of the sprays. That's great. And they can just go order a customer and just get 1 spray. That's fine. That adds up, right? If they like it, they might try something else. And I'm going to tell you something, Tanya. We had a very we had a small group on with Costa, and he let some information slip. I'm going to share it right now.
Are you supposed to?
He didn't say I couldn't say anybody. So before I get told I can't, I'm just going to share it.
That's true. He didn't say you couldn't. That is true.
I'm not going to assume.
But you better believe I'm going to throw you under the bus until you broke the rules. But if he finds out, it was Rory's idea.
I'll boot you. No, I'm going to go over it. I was taking notes feverishly And it was a very exciting celebration call. We got a lot happening, right? So and I wanted to spell this out today before I go do this thing and show you guys this. You guys, we're gonna spend some time on the PayPal stuff. I'm gonna voice on that today. There is, okay, so I can't tell them this, I know for a fact. And then it goes down here. Costa released this to us at a private dinner, and then he brought up again yesterday where things are at. But you guys, Cinco de Mayo, May 5th, right, 4 o'clock Eastern to 7 o'clock Eastern is the 5-year anniversary or 4-year anniversary for Bella Vita, right? Fiesta for Life, the number 4 life. It's kind of cool. And we'll be putting banners out and getting that out for everybody. Tanya and I will be there in Mexico for this 3-hour thing. When the 3 hours are over, we're right back here on this channel, and Niall's going to be releasing some information to you guys that we're going to have ready. Okay, there is a small window of activity, and so I'm telling you, timing's everything. All right, I'm not going to get in trouble for telling you that. All I can tell you is I can't release what that is until that, but I want to have it ready for you guys right after. Right, I'm going to get away with whatever I can. Right after that call, come right here. Niall's going to connect you guys with everything. Okay. We're going to talk about the consistency stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here it is. There's a 7th product for Bella Vita coming out.
Hey.
We're probably going to get it in the September, October event. And that's going to be announced on May 5th. Where that is, we're going to be able to get tickets and all that stuff right shortly after that. And I'm going to tell everybody, get ready, pounce on it, mark it on your calendar, make it happen. Okay. That is a deadline for you to get your butt into gear and accomplish everything you can up until that event. So that when we go to the event, we're celebrating what we did and where we're going and what we're going to do. Okay. So the 7th product, but the thing with the 7th product, and this is why lead generation is so key, is you want to have a database ready for what's coming that you may not know yet. You want to be ready. The reason why we're so successful in the online marketing game is we're already in motion all the time. So when a new direction or new thing comes out there, we just shift to that. We already have the ability. What we're doing now with the new PBS Vortex is giving everybody the ability, even if it's 100, 1,000, 10,000 strong email list, to go out there. So as a whole, we're moving a lot more inventory because the way it's structured, we all win, right? So it really adds up. Even if you only have 50 names in there, if they're the 50 right targeted names, that's awesome. And we're doing that. So this 7th product, there's nothing else like it in the industry. I don't even know what it is yet. I do know something about it that I don't even dare share, but I'm going to tell you this: the day it opens, we can market it in 200 countries. 200 countries, day one. That's what he released on the call we had on, because he was getting so excited about it. He's been working on it for a while. They've been working on it for a while. And I'm going to tell you this: everything is structured to launch that in a very big way. So I'm going to tell you this: that event in September, where I always tell you guys, get your passport. Get your passport. And I'm also going to let you guys know that traveling to these destinations, whether it's Costa Rica, Panama, Mexico, airfare is not that expensive. It's actually, sometimes it's cheaper than a domestic flight. It's almost crazy, right? Tanya and I will be looking at flights. Sometimes we can fly to Paris cheaper than we can fly to New York City. It's insane. Just depending, right? So I'm going to tell you this just in that mindset. Now, I know there's a lot of people that haven't traveled outside the US. There is something about your mindset that changes when you start seeing other cultures, like immersing in it. You just being there, you start seeing things a little differently, and it's very effective. I think that's why we are so successful in so many areas, is because we have the experience of being there. Okay, so I'm putting all this stuff out there, and we start going to work. But you guys, we back to the $500 a week. Everything we're laying out is to get the new person to $500 a week immediately. If we can do that, they're not going anywhere. And we just gave them the vehicle to go to 1,000 a week, 2,000 a week, and so on. We have it now. There's been friction points. And that's why our job is to make it as easy as possible, automate all we can, increase the things. You guys know that if we can help everybody just get 1 or 2 more sales a week, boom, magic happens. We just need to move the needle a little bit and it tweaks it in the right direction for everybody. The PBS Vortex is a major direction for that. Okay, so we know the 7th product's coming, and what I'm going to bring up is everybody that you have as an affiliate, whether they've ordered or not, is somebody that's going to be aware. So when the new product is launched, that's how many more people are going to hear about it. And the more they hear about it, the more possibilities of an order. So you want to keep that rhythm going. And, we teach in the instructor side, you guys, we do our PBS side, but we always have, a direction with that. And we're going to go over that more. Monday night, by the way, powerful instructor training Monday night. And we have a whole new process. We have things that we're cleaning up on how we interact with our CRM, and the protocols are simpler. We just got to teach them. Monday night's going to be a very important instructor training. If you're not an instructor yet, you don't need to know how to do everything to be an instructor. Get in the training program, become an instructor in training, and show up and start listening to how this stuff goes. Eventually, it'll make sense to you. Eventually, you can participate. Just be around to learn it. Okay? It's like driving a car. We all learned driving a car by watching our parents drive or our uncles drive or anybody we were with. We observed it. Whether we recognize it or not, we observed it, right? So when it was time for us to drive, it started making sense. Same thing with this. You want to learn how to drive and be an instructor, just hang around and come join in the passenger seat. That's what our Mondays are always going to be for. And our other trainings, right? Watching it be done. Our marketing training today. We have people that are just getting ready to get ready. And we have people that are like getting ready to get ready to get ready. And then they're ready one day. But then they have all the skills, they understand how to do it. And when they jump into it and they have their first PBS that comes through, it's a celebration because they figured it out. Right? We love that. Okay, I'm going to go back to this. Share my screen. So I got my new link. Okay. And it's a RRR247CRM.com link. It's where it ties into, it goes right, like you click on it, it goes right to the form. Okay. Has our opt-in information, makes it really clear what it's for. Okay. You guys are all going to have one of these and one of the ones for your main capture. Okay. Everybody gets multiple things set up for you to get into your PBS. You'll get sent them when you get set up, and you get a bunch of other things. The PBS Vortex. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys just a heads up. We combined so many things into one, so that the value is great, but also so that the access is simple and easier to use. We have less places to log in. There is a very awesome component to it. Do you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and okay. Oh, well, you guys have to wait till Saturday on that one. Let me just tell you, like, I'm so proud of what we're giving you guys. Like, we fixed so many things. All right, I'm gonna go back to this page. I'm gonna make sure my links are changed. Thought I did that already. I gotta rework this again. A new video will be here by next Saturday. Okay. I'm gonna do something special on that. We'll get that cut, and that'll be the replacement for next Saturday. We're going to go away from this model to the exclusivity. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and have my traffic start going there. Right. So, yeah, it's time. So I need to change the way this is verbed and everything else. I also love the way we talk about charcuterie boards, this direction. I've had a lot of feedback from this and people I talk to. So right anywhere it says Wine of the Month Club, I'm going to change it. Exclusive. Exclusive access is what I'm going with. All right. So Right. So I'm altering the verbiage for what it is. Um, it's like that. I'm playing with it, guys. I'm taking off those hyphens. We'll be offering us an assortment of things, so the range will be there. What else do I need to modify? All right, so look at the verbiage change that I did. You want to alter your pages, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do on the Wine Magic page. Now I'm going to go into my dashboard. I'm going to go to my pages. I'm going to pull up Wine Magic. Again, I'm keeping Wine Magic on my other PBS. So if you already have it, keep it. Don't ever get rid of a page. But for new students, again, I'm going to make it easy. They'll just have one page to modify, which would be the fine wines, and it's going to have the PBS Vortex link in for the email capture. Okay, so I'm going to come here. I'm going to trash it, my Wine Magic page, and so this is going to go away. It's my fine wines delivered to your door page. And let me show you what I'm going to do on the menu. So I'm going to come here to Arts Entertainment. I'm going to open that one. I'm going to open up all things, because if you change one, you got to change the other one. And remember, we're doing them a little bit unique, right? So they're already unique from one to one. I'm going to edit this page. Edit this page. I'm going to close that ad. I didn't want to click on my own ad, but oh well. Okay. I'm going to change this to the dead link now, because I got rid of it. So I'm going to edit the page, which I was trying to do the whole time. Okay. I'm going to go down here to Wine Magic. I'm going to keep it in the index, but I'm just going to change it to find wines. I'll type it out. Right. So it's going to go to the same thing. And change this one too. Find wines. And I should reback it up. Actually, I'll do that really quick. I'm going to go to the all things. Do the same. Let me pull up my backup. I'm just changing the hyperlinks. I'm going to change my backup too. We have a lot of marketing out there. So new students, like my other site that I have a lot of marketing of fine wines, wine magic. That's fine. Fine wines is the one we'll keep for the marketing. And we're just going to condense that to the one page. But the wine magic page in the front is going to go to there as well. So it's arts entertainment. It fits there. I am going to come here and change the date on this page for April 13th, 24. Update that. I'm going to go to code editor, Control A, Control C. Okay, reback that up. Exit. Oh, schedule. Hold on. I don't want to schedule it. Make that AM. Okay. Put that back in Arts Entertainment. So it's rebacked up. Also, we'll save that. Oh, I got to go back to it and change one thing, all right? Let me edit this. Timestamp. It's good to do updates. It shows it's being done. It is good to update the dates. If you don't, it's not the end of the world, but it's a good habit to do. I've been trying to get better at it. I'm going to go here, just make sure it's all working. I'm imagining on fine wines. So there's only one fine wines page to modify going forward from, I guess starting Monday for students. I'm going to go here. This is going to come in and it'll be labeled in a proper way so that it will be marketed to for as this exclusivity is available and so on and so forth. But we're capturing wine lovers and we can share things in wine related topics. Now, you guys, we sell wine products and services, right? So we're going to be smarter about how we market to that list. And we have so many people that come in off the marketing of wine. You can still market wine. It's just we're going to an exclusivity access as opposed to the wine of the month process, which the valuation of it just gets better. So big decision change. That's where we're going with it. And we're going to go to the exclusive model. And we'll cover that a little bit more in the trainings. But that's a big release today that we're going to do next week. We're ahead, which is great. All right. So I've got this on there. This page is plenty long. It is missing a photo in here. And that was the one thing that I wanted to add. And I have an image that we really like. I need to put it down here. We have the video, but I also want to put an image. Even though it's all green, I made myself a note. It's this image. I want the full one. There it is. 155 in the width. I think the keyword is just wines, right? Yep, wines. The long link, which is fine. And I'm going to put this right there. I think this makes the page look a little bit better. And now I need to update it and save it. So let's look at that really quick. Okay, again, this video, we'll have a new video soon. And we're going to an exclusivity model. Same labels. You guys, the labels that are on here, so we're keeping our labels. We're marking those labels long term. We're just changing the direction and making a pivot. So it's no longer a wine of the month club, right? And I'll tell you guys, there's still wines available. We're still doing all that. It's just we're modifying our model to an exclusivity and based on releases. it increases the valuation, everything. We'll talk about it. But for us that are marketing tied to PBS Vortex, we're going to an amazing process that everybody can win in the sales of these wines. It's just not a required part of your overhead anymore. Okay. Those that like wine, great. They order wine. We have a lot of people that order wine. They can still order the wine when it's available and while it's available. And then we'll do exclusive releases. We're making a big transition. Okay. But it's simple for us in marketing. We just change the links out, change the message, which is what I've done. So everybody, I'll put this in the go look for the verbiage. What's on 1f16.com/fine wines. I want to put that in the chat. Okay. I like the way that looks. I really like that image for whatever reason. I don't even care that it's white in the backside. I like that image, so I'm keeping it. I'm gonna come here to code editor, copy that. I'm gonna go pull up my fine wines page, which is in what was anchor offer number 1. This is all gonna be changing, but it's right here, fine wines. And I'll paste that there. Now I'm going to show you what I'm going to do just for legacy. So that's replaced. That's done. The Wine Magic page, I'm going to create a new folder in here. I'm going to put removed pages. Now, if I ever want to know what the Wine Magic page is, it's there. I'm just going to move it there. Even if I delete it off the site, which I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go here to dashboard, pages, to my trash, delete permanently. And we go on this, you guys, we have 79 pages. We're at 80. We're at 79 pages. And let's see, we got rid of I eliminated one last week too. The retro fashion, which if you have that one's great. It's just, yeah, retro vintage fashion. I have this page. I'm going to trash that as well. Makes it down to 78. We're going to go I'm going to exit this, update for good measure. Close that, close that. I'm going to come here. I'm going to go to clothing and apparel. And I've already removed it from our indexes and everything. I did that last time. I didn't delete the page yet because I was making sure that's what I want to do, but I do want to delete the page. But I'm also going to go to my anchor offers. That one goes under 3. And retro. Oh, it's not here anyway. That's great. But I'm going to I'm just going to eliminate that, and I'm going to take it off of this. That's something we did last week. So now we're down to 78 pages for a new student. And I want to keep that as low as possible so that they have less work to get started, get Google AdSense on there, and they can always add more. And a lot of these pages, you got, so that I want you guys I'm going to just break this up and then we'll go on to our next section. 1, 2 pages are there. The posts are different, right? The posts are not pages. Those are the posts are right there. I'm gonna go back to that. Sorry, it's 78 pages, but we have 1, 2, and the posts. But this is on pages 1, 2, right? And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, because of all things, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. 36 pages are all for navigation. Okay, roughly half of our pages are all navigation. And I wanted to bring this up because it's a very fundamental thing to understand. Half of our pages are navigation. Just so you understand, we're top heavy in navigation pages. We really need more pages in our PBS, but we all have the standard ones we have, get people going. But then as they add more, they're building that ratio better. So if we are following all the Google AdSense components of building a great page, not having duplication on pages, being very smart about what we do, now it's just a matter of adding pages to get that ratio better. The navigation, 36 pages of navigation, and then we have 36 pages of content. You see where it's off on the balance? We need to have like 100 pages of content, 200 pages of content. Well, that's not going to happen overnight. That's not going to happen in a year. Okay, let's be realistic. It's going to take us years to get that. Those of us here that have hundreds of pages, right? We've been doing it for years. We're just constantly adding, whether it's a page a week, 2 pages a week. All right. I know Stacy just did an awesome training on Thursday. I'm going to be posting that up with pride, watching a student of mine kick this out really well, right? And that is a great direction. And we're going to really be focused on the writing. But if everybody's adding a page a month, that's progress. Okay. I'll always go back to priorities. But anyway, I'm going to come back to this. We're making some changes here. I want you guys to adapt to that. Tanya, are you guys ready?
I think so. Just waiting on you. Jackie, you ready?
Yes, ma'am. I was behaving.
Well, that's not any fun.
I was trying to follow the rules, Tanya.
Thank you, Jackie.
I live in the gray, baby, but I was trying.
You got the gray, and I got the person that stays always in the black. Okay.
It's a good balance. It's a good balance.
Yes.
Trust me.
Absolutely. All right, guys, welcome to our wine tasting hour. We are so excited to share some ideas. And as you guys said, things are changing, but I think they're going to change for the better. I really do. And I'm excited for this new change and this new opportunity for everybody. And I think it's going to be smoother transition. It'll be smoother for inventory. It'll be smoother for all kinds of things. So I think it's going to be a great opportunity. So today we're going to share. I'm going to have Jacqueline come on here and share some of her tasting, something that she's cooked and that pairing that she has paired with one of our amazing wines. And again, if you guys are newer and you do not know, this opportunity is for fine wines from Napa and Sonoma Valley only. And they are high quality wines with no additives. They are from award-winning winemakers. And I just love our wines. I think they are amazing wines. So I'm going to let Jackie take it away. Go ahead, Jackie.
Well, thank you, Tanya. And thank you so much for having me today. I absolutely love to do this. And I've been indulging a little bit of wine because I actually like this wine that I paired with today. But anyway, what I did for y'all today, I thought, let's do a little different twist. So this is a family favorite of ours, quite honestly, and it is a wonderful spring and summer dish because it's cold. That's what I like. It's a cold dish, right? Mm-hmm. And so what I'm presenting to you today is a shrimp pasta salad. Now, again, I did the rules and I wrote a page and I did a recipe. But guys, I'm Italian. I don't do recipes, okay? The way I learned to cook by my grandparents and my great-grandparents and all those sorts of things back in Louisiana is you put a little bit of this, you put a little bit of that, you taste it. If it tastes good, it's a winner, right? Yeah. But today, what I did with this salad is you take ball shrimp, and I normally boil my own shrimp. And there's a reason for that, because if you go to the local grocer, many times they don't know how to boil shrimp. So I really buy fresh shrimp and boil it. Today I did not. I cheated because of the time. And so I bought boiled shrimp and they tasted delicious. Thank God, because Michael would have let me know that. He would have told me that it was fake shrimp. That's a whole nother day. But anyway, and then you take pasta, any type of pasta. I use the corkscrew pasta. I believe that the proper name of it is spiral or something. I don't know. But anyway, I did the flavorful colors. But the beauty of this dish is you can add any vegetable that you love. Today, I chose to use red onion, black olives, green peppers. What else did I put in there? Parsley. I put fennel seed. But this dish can be made up of any type of vegetable that you like, a fresh vegetable. It's a beautiful, and it's a beautiful presentation if you take it somewhere. You can put it like on a platter and, you know, and display it. It makes a beautiful, and it's a hit. My family absolutely loves this dish, and it's very easy to make. But anyway, yeah, and then you put, you know, I forgot the lemons, so God forbid, thank me, baby, just I'm sorry, but it works. I have a shrimp pasta here for you. I don't know if you can see that, Tanya. There's tomatoes. I garnished it with some parsley and some paprika. Can you see that?
Yes, I can see that. Looks delicious.
Okay. But there's no, you know, whatever you like. I did red onion. I did white onion. I did shallots, celery. Celery is a key ingredient in this dish. You can actually do a shrimp salad with just celery, shrimp, and then the dressing. And I got to tell you, the dressing that I use, it's a homemade dressing. It's with blue plate mayonnaise. If you have never heard of blue plate mayonnaise, it's a staple for people in Louisiana. It's made out of New Orleans, and anybody in the South knows it, but it's typically a little mayo, and you do it to the consistency that you like, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little mayo, some Dijon mustard, some regular mustard. I do put sweet pickle relish and dill relish in here. Okay. So this thing has all sorts of flavors. So what I chose today, and I chose it for a reason. I love our More Than Muse line of wines, Tanya. And if y'all don't know, all of the poetry on these wines are written by Rory. And I'm going to get emotional, and I don't mean to, but I love these wines for that reason. Many people buy wines for the beauty of what they look like. And this wine label is absolutely gorgeous. But if you read the detail, I always say the devil's in the detail, folks. You read the detail of this, it's going to make you cry. And it hit me today because it, just some things going on. And you know what? I'm going to be okay. But it is absolutely, positively a great bottle of wine. And so I chose to pair it with this dish today. But in the page, when Brielle shares it, I did give you several different white wines that will complement this dish. Okay. So I guess you want me to taste, right, sister?
Yes, please.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
I'm just going to kind of spoon it up. And
I
make everything. I make all my vegetables very chunky here because you want to bite. Oh, and by the way, don't overcook your pasta.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me help you out. It better be al dente. And if you don't know what al dente is, you better go Google it. Because if your pasta's musha, it's going to ruin your dish.
Yep.
So you got to make sure you cook it just right. And do not overcook your shrimp either, because that will ruin it. But anyway, wait a minute. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to taste with it.
Oh, look at your fun glass. Yeah, isn't she adorable?
You know, I have to have something fun. I love this wine. I'm so glad it's summer, and I have me several bottles of it, sister. It's all up in the wine refrigerator. I know what I'll be drinking. But anyway, this does have a lot of different vegetables in it. It's a beautiful dish. You can make it absolutely gorgeous. But very crunchy, because I like the crunch. And I'm sorry, but I don't even miss the lemon, in case you didn't know. I was so disappointed when I figured it out. I was like, damn, I forgot the lemon. Oh, wow. That makes that wine taste totally different. It really does. And if you know about Sauvignon Blanc, which is what I chose, it typically is very crispy in acidity. And you know what, Tanya? Because I didn't have the lemon, it probably brought out the acidity that I needed in the dish, because you always want to cut the dish with acidity, right?
Acidity, yep.
But I felt some, it does have some fruity flavors, and not just a little hint of them. But it absolutely was a delicious pair, and I thought it would be. That's why I chose it. Of
Yeah.
all the ones that were recommended, I mean, you can go Pinot Grigio with this. You can go Chardonnay, and I love a crispy Chardonnay. I just didn't happen to have it. But or a rosé.
Yeah.
All three.
Even
I
on those
mean,
I don't care about
all
that, yeah.
four would pair with this very nicely.
Yeah. They're all perfect. I love them. And in case, a little bit of trivia, in case you guys didn't know, for those of you who are not Italian, pasta is from different regions. And the one that she is using is actually my family pasta. It's a Sicilian. So the corkscrew pasta is a Sicilian from the region of Sicily. So it's meant to pair with seafood. And she's done it beautifully. So
now, and another little tidbit. I'm from Sicily, or my people are from Sicily. That's why Tanya and I always compliment each other. I mean, she is the one that's the rule follower, and I'm the bad guy. But you know what? It all works out. But I did do my page, and I made the damn recipe. But guys, I'm gonna tell you, you can really take any vegetable that you like, okay, and the pasta that you like, as long as you cook it right. And you could even add crab meat to this. You could do chicken with this if you're not a seafood eater. But it goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? And to bring it to a party, everybody always, when I have to go to a party, they're like, "Are you going to make your shrimp salad?" So it's because it's very diverse. You can dress it up, you can dress it down, but we absolutely love it in our house. So that's what I have for you today.
Thank you so much, Jackie. Yeah, I just love, and the thing about pasta salad too, you're like you said, it goes with everything. It goes with anything. It's just amazing. It's just one of those amazing. And I love summertime and grilling up any kind of meat and throwing it in, and then cooling it down, and throwing it into a pasta salad. Any of that is going to be amazing.
Absolutely.
So, and one of the Sauv Blanc that she's got going on there too is, to me, the whites. I love the crisp Pinot Gris, a Sauv Blanc or a rosé in the summertime. That hot porch sipping, while your food's barbecuing or you're got something simmering. That's just the perfect time to be sipping on that, and then we can transition on over into those lovely reds at the end of the night.
We can. Yes, we can.
So anyway,
and also, if you are a mimosa drinker, and I do like sparkling, okay, a mimosa or just a straight up prosecco or some type of sparkling wine would go very, very good with this dish.
Absolutely, that would be delicious as well. Yeah, so I don't know, Brielle, have you put her page in there so we can share that? There we go. There's your page.
Well, it's my page, but it's not.
Yeah, well, she's working through an issue, but she made it. Adults show up, right? Even when they have issues, they find a way.
If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen to me, and we're gonna find a workaround. That's what we did. So
yes, we have a party.
But you got the page. And thank you, Stacy, if you're out there, because we got the page. But no, it's all good. So where's Rory? He's not gonna show up and talk about my dish. He talks about everybody's dish on Saturday. When is he? And where's Niall?
I actually want that dish. I love shrimp or big prawns. I like that presentation of that salad, though. Like, you laid that out like any restaurant we've ever gone to, like probably better. Like, that looks so good.
Beautiful.
I'm right here too, Jackie. I have my camera off because I was drooling a little bit. But I was commenting in chat too. Sauv Blanc's one of my faves. It's top 4 probably. Yeah. I mean, they're all perfect. They're all delicious, but that Sauv Blanc is.
It's pretty smooth. It's pretty smooth. It really is.
You already know how I feel about pasta, and it's that's perfect, Tanya, for like my household. Dina's the veggie lover. I'm the seafood pasta lover. Oh goodness,
that's a win-win right there.
What a dish.
It's a good compliment.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I just love it. You guys and this is why we do this, you guys, to share your tasting, because when you have it is absolutely amazing when you have a wine and you pair it with different foods, the difference in the taste. So if you are not a wine connoisseur, that's okay. I like to think if you're a wine enthusiast, this is the club for you, because you can share. We share ideas, we share different tasting examples, different things and different ways to pair, because there really is no wrong answer. Even if you would typically pair something with a white and you pair it with a red, okay, if it meets your palate, great, right? but they are meant, it is meant as a digestive, and it is meant to pair with food. Wine is meant to pair with food. So it's phenomenal. And I need to have one of those nights again where I start with the whites and work my way through. So we're going to have to do that and film that and have a little share. So
well, the perfect season is here for you to do that because,
Yes,
you know, as the summer comes on in the spring, you always start with a little
Yeah.
white, then you move on to a little red. That's
absolutely. And I know Rory won't complain. So
Well, thank you very much for
Thank
having
you.
me. I certainly did appreciate it.
We appreciate you, Jackie. Thanks for all you do, and thanks for all your color. Yeah, I love you bring all this color and funness to the crowd.
I'm not changing.
Wonderful. I love it. Okay, Rory, I think that closes our wine portion of this, the wine tasting portion. If you are
I think
ready.
the only thing I didn't like about this show, Jackie, is what she just said. The close, it's over.
Yeah.
I've just been enjoying it, but we can listen to Jackie talk all the time. Like,
Right.
just go, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna go back to this stuff. We're getting ready. We got 40 minutes of a 2-hour training, and you know, it's harder to like, what do we talk about? There's so many things to go over. We're making some modifications, and I want you guys to just, I mean, those that have been here for a while, we just keep making things better and better and better. There's always some changes that adjust. That's why we're all on here, right? We come on the Tuesdays, you know, we have trainings Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. That's because we're building our business. And a lot of people, I don't know if they need to understand this, but most people can attend in the evenings, not during the day. We have a lot of people that have daytime jobs. And so we pick the time to do the training, but Saturdays, that's really our training day. We get to really dive into the nitty gritty. And I'm going to tell you, after we get through the 20th, and I say get through it, like it's a lot to give you guys, we're going to start making sure everybody understands the changes, goes forward on that, make sure everybody's in sync. But we're going to start developing more page content, very similar to what Stacy was teaching on Thursday. So I'm gonna get that up. I'll release it and notify you guys on it. But writing the right content makes a difference. And those that want to gain traffic from doing the work like one time, posting it out there, getting the SEO, get the promise of what that is going, we're going to get back on that as a focus on the Saturdays. However, V-marketing, you guys, we have 2 elements of our business we're running. Okay, I kind of look at it like, and I kind of look at it like we have these big, great stores. But the thing about a store is our store is, guys, we are a distribution network. We're not carrying products and shipping them out ourselves. Right? Bella Vita ships it in 2 to 3 days. You guys, I have I was going to announce something, but I can't. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm doing an experiment. I'll know on Monday or Tuesday if it works. And if it works, it's awesome. If it doesn't work, we're going to go back to the drawing pad and figure it out again like we do. But I'm actually very optimistic about it. That being said, we're expanding. You guys, we are on a global vision. Anything we do needs to be to expand around the world, get more marketing, customers, partners, right? PBS students involved. And you know, when you manifest it out there, which Tanya and I do consistently, things line up. And when you live a life like that, you start to expect, hey, if I ask for it, I'm going to get it. Be careful what you ask for. You better be ready for it. And we're living that right in real time right now across many things that we've been putting out there. And the global reach is happening. The global spreading is happening. And we're doing it in a way that can benefit everybody here. So when I go over the distribution, back to that, like we have 2 sides of our business. That's how I look at it. We have like stocking the shelves, building the content. Then we have the actual customer retail side, right? Like the store's open 24/7, but we got to constantly stock it. Well, when do you stock it? During the dead times, right? You want to stock it when there's a lot of people in, right? So the prime time to work for you and that's the prime time. You're doing things that benefit your business the most economically. That's V-marketing. V-marketing is it. Okay. The slow times, you're stocking your shelves. In our case, building content, posting ads. That's what we're doing. And I was in this meditation zone. I've been in a lot of those, right? And I was in a very long one, and all of a sudden, just my brain went there to where I was like, man, there's probably a simpler way to explain this balance out to everybody, so that, because a lot of people get so caught up in the brushes and they're like, I need to get my PBS done before I do V marketing. You're like, well, you kind of don't. Like, if you have a big store and you want to make sure it's all stocked perfectly before customers are coming in, does that make sense? Or do you want to have customers coming in and then stock it as they're coming in? It was that simple of an analogy that I've never used that in all these years, but that came, I constantly meditate. How do I explain this better? How do I get what's in here and my understanding and absolute factual knowledge out to you guys? How do I explain that? And that came to me. So I'm going to go there. Like, it's really a storefront. That's what it is. We're a big distribution network. Every one of our pages is a distribution point, and the content is the value, right? We stock the shelves, right? When you're doing the V marketing, and you guys, I know we're pushing people's comfort zones. That's my job. I signed up for that. I signed up. I'm going to help people become better, help them achieve their goals, and I'm going to push their comfort zones to get there, because if they were already achieving their goals, they wouldn't have this comfort zone to break. So here we are to break your comfort zones, and it's for your own good. And we know it, right? So V marketing, the art of communication, doing the BRT and expanding and growing the teams, that's how you grow your distributorship amounts. It's like open another store. Every time we add another partner and teach them how to do it properly, we open another store somewhere else and somewhere else and somewhere else. The more stores, the better it is. And we're all linked and share in this utopian community. So I want you to realize that, and we have guys, Linda, how many did we add yesterday? Two. You put it so calmly in the admin. We added 2,000 people. Okay. Now there's a shift going on right now. Tanya and I are dealing with it. We're going to start seeing maybe an increase, and everybody's like, we can't even keep up now. Yeah, I know, but I've been manifesting big. Tanya and I manifest big, things happen. So we need to get more people involved to go on this, because we can achieve more goals. And now we're fixing the income sooner. Like, it's just, if you provide the right value at the right time, the right reciprocation of exchange of energy happens, right? And we've just been missing some things, and you don't see it till you really evaluate and go forward. And missing things is I'm gonna explain something. What works for me should work for you. But if I can make it work better for me, it's going to work better for you. And that's what we've been doing. Like, how do we fine tune things? And so, there's some awesome things coming. They're already here. Okay. But I'm going to go just a little bit on the Bella Vita stuff. And I'm going to go back to the pages here. We know there's a 7th product coming, and we know it's coming soon. And I also know that we need to add more and more students so we can reach bigger distribution for what this new product's going to be. We already have cutting edge products with Bella Vita that no one else really has the same thing we have, right? And we already have an amazing delivery system with the snaps. We've got these amazing tunes, which is a business by itself. Now we know we have something else coming. We just got to get better. And I'll tell you this, I know there's going to be something else coming behind that too, because we're in a situation where cutting edge things are going to be given to us to market in a platform we're already building. Partnership that's already rock solid. So we just keep going on that pace. And our worth is our network is our net worth. That's a fundamental belief that I've been ingrained in my mentoring that I've received, and it's that way. Every guy's list building, email list building is a critical acclaim to success in online marketing. Email's not going away. It's like radio. Television didn't kill radio. Radio's still out there. I think people are influenced by radio still today. Okay, email marketing, email isn't going away. You guys, I'm going to tell you what's been happening. Email, SMS, they all go through these carriers and processes. Everything's done to make sure we can get rid of the bad guys, the bad players, the spam, the scam, all that. We just went through a massive registration process for emails. Again, we do our marketing. We lead with that book, Marketing is Freedom. Best thing we ever did, because it adds validity, but also It's a tangible item that people can recognize and feel good about. So we're building this email list up to market to them. And you guys, what do we offer? What's the service we offer, right? We have a way to help anyone willing to follow the path to create time and financial freedom through the art of marketing online, through the performance blogging system and every component connected to it. That's what we do, right? And we get to help people achieve dreams, cut it simpler. We have the vehicle to do it. But the service we provide is to help others achieve that, right? The value we provide is we teach it, educate it, and our reward is we receive income as sales are made. We all make money when products are sold. We all make money on a true delivery of a buying and selling a product, right? You can only make money two ways: provide value or buy and sell products. And we do both, right? We provide a training value, we expand and we grow, and by doing so, we're growing our distribution network from ourselves and our teams and the leverage it creates, right? And the more I just think about it and where it's at, I mean, there's no better way than what we have to help anybody achieve, right? And having the right partnerships and the right product offerings, that's all part of it. And we've been developing that over years, and we're doing this. Velavita is on the 4-year anniversary. We started with Velavita just months after they started. All right. And because it took a while for me to write, test, I had to see if Brain was going to sell online, and it did. I mean, that took a while. We don't just jump into things. And I look back at it, very grateful. So excited about these other, all these things coming in there. By the way, we have a lot of testimonials. Please get with your instructor. I need more testimonials. Tanya and I need them on the Tuesday. We want to really showcase your guys' stories. Okay. And also, that's a great fundamental thing to get used to and put that out there. But you guys understand there's a lot of people with a lot of issues. And when they hear somebody else that they can connect with and it makes it real, that helps our marketing and sharing these products out there. That's what we're doing, right? So we want to do a lot more of that. I think Tanya was like going, hey, can we do 2 or 3 of these? I'm like, if we have enough people that are willing to do it that day, let's do it. Okay. That being said, let me share my screen. I went and posted this shrimp pasta salad. Look at that. Now, the picture that you like, Jackie, I'm going to say something. The picture you presented with, I hope you have a new picture to put in here, because that picture blows this one away. Just saying. Okay. So I posted that out there, shared it on our Facebook groups and so on. I got my backups. I got this thing already done. We did that. I've cleaned up the clothing and apparel. I'm just going to do a scan. Remember, we're getting ready for the 20th so that we go forward. The free Bitcoin and education about cryptocurrency. We made some changes on that. If you haven't done that, look at that. In Persona and Hilo, I'm going to bring this page up. This is something we'll dive more into on this project and what it does. But we only have, everybody's down to 1 invite code. You have 2, one for console A, one for console B. And I want you guys to understand that you only have one invite code for each side, and you can go back and forth. But that made it really easier, a lot easier. So check that out. And we support it here, right? I noticed there's a change on this page. So I'm going to actually go to edit that. And I need to go to my health and nutrition, health and fitness. It's the only page in there that's not part of Velavita and another one, right? We are going to make some modifications on this page. This one, we need how-to videos. I'll put this out there. If Sean's listening, we need some how-to videos on this. I am going to center this. This isn't relevant anymore because of the invite code. Okay. And I'm going to make this bigger. Is that 3? Yeah, I want to make that 3, heading 3. We're going to 165 and have that set. That should make that better. I just share my promo code. That's fine. I still reference this. Everything I reference goes to Fine Wines. This one should go to my other Fine Wines page. I just noticed that. Perfect. And then biohacking. And this should just go to biohacking. Add a couple edits on that page, and now I'm going to click on the 3 dots, code editor, click here, Control A, Control C, come here, highlight this. If I don't back it up right when I do it, so I'll delete that, paste a new one in. If I don't back it up right when I do it, I'll forget. I know I will, so I do it right away. I don't want to go back and do it later. It's kind of a pain, right? It's done. So that's done. I'm going to go back here, exit code editor. That page is done. And we have a lot of things that reference this page. Now, guys, we took this on as a risk. We got some, there's always the development, the bugs, but it's turned out very well. I think everybody's been pretty pleased. But I'm going to tell you what's been nice for me. And yeah, I've had high blood pressure pretty much most of my life. All right. I was told to get on drugs. I refused because my family has it. It's hereditary. And I just control it, right? And every now and I get checked in, and I can't even tell you how many times I'd be like, hey, everything looks good except for your blood pressure. We're worried about, right? And when I got first I had the watch, right? So we got the Helo on there, and you guys, what it did, it made me aware of my health. Okay. Now let's put this on here. Ever since Bella Vita, right? My health has gotten better. Okay. Now I know it has, right? It's visible, but I'm just going to let you guys know something about me. I've had high blood pressure the majority of my life. So I'm doing my blood pressure checks. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to check my blood pressure on my app. I actually like doing it now because I'll show you why. Make sure it's not dead. The only thing I have a problem with the band is the battery, and I'm going to check some stuff out on the newer ones coming, technology. Maybe I'll, as soon as it's available on the Samsung watch, maybe it is now. I don't know. I might think about that direction. We'll see. But anyway, I'm going to go here and run this. Oh, it's refreshing. It's updating the last 2 days. I'll just tell you, I'm normal. I'm in the green. The blood pressure is green. I'm like, I haven't been normal. Like, I'm like, oh, I was like a 125. Oh my gosh. No, I gotta find it. I got some good steps in yesterday, but the awareness is the powerful part. Oh yeah, I want to. Okay, I'll do that in a second, guys. It's green. Normally it was red, like alert, and I'm just used to it being red. So all of a sudden I do my blood pressure. You do the checks. Whenever you do it, like I have a pattern when I do it, and it went green, and it's been green every day since. And all I can tell you is something on my body has been changing that was hereditary. So I was always told I'm going to have high blood pressure and I'm going to have to take drugs my whole life. I was told that. I don't take any drugs, guys. I'm on nothing. I don't take any prescriptions at all. Okay. And now my one issue that I've been worried about as I'm aging and getting older was the blood pressure thing. Now I'm normal. Like I'm green. Green is good. And guys, I'm just telling you, all I do is take the Bella Vita products, right? I do have some vitamins I've been taking all the time, but I'm telling you, something's working better. And I really think it has to do with that youth, the brain combination. I think the way that my body's processing things is better. I'm very more in tune with what I'm doing. But the art of awareness is huge. Okay, I'm gonna go pull it up here. Hold on. But I got to tell you, when I put my blood pressure, I'm going to run it, do my test. Like, I was happy when it got down to medium, but guys, I actually like started seeing green for the first time ever, right? And it just makes me so happy to know that things. Guys, I was told it would never go down unless I took a drug. Take drugs. The only way you're going to control that is with drugs, Rory. And here I am just taking biohacking nutrition. Yeah, I've been on it for a while. 3-4 years now. It's just counting down. All right. Anyway, I just get so happy that things are working, and the law of awareness. So what we have at those is, getting that out there. There's a lot of people that want to know where their stuff is, and sometimes it takes a health scare for them to want to watch it. We all have mortality. We all know that we're here for a short time, right? And we want to have a very comfortable way of life. I think everybody says that quality of life is the most important, right? Your health is your true wealth. Oh, I'm moving around too much. So I'm just going to tell you guys, I see the difference, right? And remember, the value of that is people improving their health is the value. Our heartbeat is the rhythmic thing of the cryptocurrency. I'm also going to bring up some things. Cryptocurrency is making some amazing directional changes. Things are always happening there. It's the same thing that like the internet did. Okay. Internet comes out, opens all these new possibilities, a lot of hubris, a lot of fake hype, right? Blockchain is formalizing more and more real things are coming out of it. The truth always rises. And I think we picked a winner with this in persona. And I'm just putting that out there. We're gonna, we'll spend some more time. We're gonna really go into the VIP aspect of things. But you guys, people's health is more important as they're making more money. Like we will sacrifice our body's health for our kids. We will sacrifice our health for our family over ourselves. And that is something that we need to rise up as an awareness, right? If you're not healthy, you really can't take care of your family as well, right? It does go back to the airline, oxygen mask. If you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of somebody else. And that's part of our awareness process. So I bring this stuff up because we've got incredible products. Like I know Velavita is amazing, right? And that's what we're marketing. And we know we have new things coming out, which is all under one umbrella for us. It keeps it very simple. But you guys, we have simplified our RRR247 business, right? We have the Velavita back office. We have our own PBS, our WordPress back office, the Velavita back office. We're going to have the PBS Vortex CRM as one back office, guys. Yeah, are you guys listening to me? It's one back office. Okay. Now we might have 2 access points. I'll cover that next week, but we have one ecosystem there. Then we have the Savings Highway Global, one access, right? And then we have our kiosk offers. Okay. So we have all these components, but we eliminated some along the way. Right. And this is the thing I wasn't going to say. I'm almost saying it right now. Wait till you see what everything unfolds next week. We've simplified things and reduced the cost of overhead for everybody. So now to do what I do, to get what I get, it used to be about $350 a month. It just went down to $250 a month in overhead to do everything we do. That means profitability is $100 easier. But also we increased our profitability because we took some expenses and made them profit centers, rolling all that out to everybody as business partners next week. Guys, it's 7 days away. It's like tomorrow. Okay. We're fine tuning the things. We've been testing this stuff out. And it's amazing what's been accomplished with the teams. Guys, we have an amazing, amazing core of people behind the systems here. And everybody should be learning the new CRM, getting involved with that. Again, even if you're not an instructor yet, I don't think you're ready, get into training. Get into training. I'm going to put this out there again. It's like driving a car. You know that you were training to drive a car from the time you rode the car? Your brain was figuring out left turn, right turn, green light, red light, all before you were actually licensed to go to work, to drive a car, right? So keep that in mind. Hanging around, the sooner you get exposure, the better, right? And we have a lot more training videos on it and updates to that. And even though I just did a huge training thing to catch everybody up, I'm gonna have to do it again because we made the tools easier. And we shifted the easier tools. We also made we're eliminating costs in so many areas. It's just a really good thing. Okay. Yeah. No, I think I'll do it later. I was a 120 over 65. Unfreaking believable. I'm just so you guys know, that's like what a 20-year-old should have. Okay. I'm turning 50 this year. I'll put that in perspective. Like, there's something going on that's right. And if I know that this is going to let me live a healthier, longer life, yeah, I'm all about it. I'm also more convicted to share it with others. And I know that because of this device, right? I know it as a fact because of this device. And I don't have to go to the doctor every week. I just check it every day. That, you guys, I'm gonna bring this up here. I'm starting to see people market in persona in widespread marketing now. Okay. Some of you guys may not realize that a lot of that that's happening is underneath our community. We launched this in the US before anybody even knew about it, before anybody's still realizing it. It's going to take a while. You guys, no one even knew what Bitcoin was for 12 years. Some of us had been using it, very few use cases, and look where the crypto world is now. Okay. Some of the best ideas, people don't know about them right away. It takes a while to market. Marketing is a very big reality, right? That's what we're part of. All right, I'm gonna go back to share my screen. Let's go. I have just a few more things to clean up before next week. This is done. I'm gonna go to computers. So we might make some edits to these pages. I'll probably do it here. I already did. These are great. I'm gonna open that in a new link. Oh, I do have something big I want to roll out right now. Oh my gosh. Um, okay, again, I'm gonna do something really quick. I was gonna do this next week, but I want to make sure we're really ready. So, you guys, we have a very incredible tracking system that it's kind of, I want to call it old school or old G, to track when PBS has come in. Okay. We're all doing massive marketing, and I've been teaching you guys over the past several years how to market the PBS, link post blogging, all of that, and to get people to understand it and get going, right? Okay, so we're using the PBS Vortex now to make it even more trackable and also to create another landing page. And I wasn't going to do this till next Saturday. We got 12 minutes. I can knock out a lot in 12 minutes. So I'm going to show you guys that as far as the link and get that in motion. But the PBS Vortex, guys, is unlimited what we want to do with it. Okay, like it's my wish list come true. And I'm going to show you guys this. So hold on, let me set this up. It does. I just got to go grab it. I'm gonna grab one thing here. Let's see. So here's the landing page for this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be modifying this. So your work from home with link post blogging and the PBS page. So let's go pull that one up too. It's an employment and jobs, I believe. So we actually have a couple pages on this, right? So we have the PBS and we have the work from home with link post blogging. Both of them are pretty much the same. This one has a video on it and goes through here. And again, I'm looking at how do I condense things? Like really, this one page pretty much does it, right? It pretty much does it. But we have the different angles on it, right? So I like that. But I'm going to edit this one. I'm going to edit this one, and I'm going to change the link, right? To get information, we're going to have it be specific for this. Because we want them to come in. I'm going to change the hyperlinks. And they register. And this way, when they come in, we're going to find them as a link to you. The tracking is even better. Okay. So, and then you guys will be notified, and we're going to automate the responses, but also you're going to have somebody come in, you know, to contact them. They filled out the information. You know, they've watched this, they've seen this. We're going to be tweaking this even more. So I'm going to update this one. I'm going to back it up. I'm going to come in here. This is the work from home link post blogging. And instead of going to blog with Rory, we're going to have them register. They can contact us. That's fine. When the tracking is even more absolute. And then you can also start making more articles, write your stuff out, all your dream better, all your dream bigger pages, everything can tie people to this. They can get more information, right? Because we all know that we want to have a conversation with them. The thing with the performance blogging system is nothing sells itself. And people, we got to do a BRT process before they come in, or they got to see enough information. And now we're going to work on getting more information for them to get that. But once they get in there, boom, right? They come in. we can redirect them to the PBS page. Now your PBS page, I'm going to tell everybody here, your PBS page, you want to have them walk through the step here and here to get set up, right? Register your information and then activate, right? So this has a video on it. This is what I want to show you. It has the video, right? So we're going to tell them to register and then activate. So I'm going to modify this accordingly. The link for that right now is still to go. RRR247.com/go. I'm going to put the alternative one. And actually, I'm just going to take this off. We're going to have this go to the credit card one. I forget the tracking is better on that. So we're going to have to go to the which is the go-to. That's what we're using. And that way we get their phone number for sure, where we weren't the PayPal, they changed their privacy. So we're going to get their lead here with their phone number. We want to be able to match it up. So we're going to use the go-to link. That goes to my link there. That's great. I'm going to see what I messed up here. Let's see. Transition words, of course. All right, let's work on that. I got 2 minutes. We're going to get that done. Yeah, I'm green. That's all I needed. I'm going to call it good. Hit the 3 dots. I'm going to go to my backup. That's under, I think it was e-business, right? So there's my PBS page. And then the other one is the employment and jobs. Nope. Yes, the work from home one. Okay, perfect. So there's my PBS. I'm going to come to that one. I got this one too. I got to back up. So I can close that, edit this one. Code editor, click here, Control A, Control C to copy, exit. I can update that one. I'm going to go to the PBS page and I'm going to highlight what was the old and paste over it with the new. The backup's complete. This is updated. All right. And then I got the work from home link, post blogging. So we have two directions we go with it, right? And it comes right here. I do want to reword this too. So let's see. So I do want to change this, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make this even smarter. So this work from home link post blogging, um, so we're gonna add this element to it so that we can sell the contact us. That's fine. And I'll make this go to our PBS page. And we're going to redirect them. I'm going to redirect them to the PBS page instead. Because the PBS page actually has a video and the stuff that's on it. So I'm reading my notes. So the PBS page is going to send them to the PBS Vortex and stuff. This is based on link post blogging because we have a lot of, I did years of keywords on that, so it's out there. But we want to have it all redirect to the PBS page that shows a video of it. And if you mark it, use the PBS page. But we're going to have this in here as another page people can find it and direct it to it. I'm gonna make it a heading too. Okay, so the work from home link post blogging, we're going to redirect them to our own PBS page. The PBS page actually lets them register and they go ahead and purchase from there because the video is laid out. So we want to make this path simple because I've been proving this out there. I looked at how many students came in from my marketing like this, and it's incredible. So I wanted to update this. So I'm going to go ahead and update. I'm going to click on the three dots, copy. I'm going to come here and change that up. That's great. Exit, update for good measure. That's good. I need to change any of the links here. That's all good. That's all good. Close this out. We're good with that. I got these forms, and you guys, they all come in. They're all registered as different entry points for different ways to go in there. And that's the thing. We're going to go more back to lead generation as well as product sales. But some things need to be a lead first, right? They need to go into the ascension process. And now that we have this incredible PBS Vortex, this is the angle we're going to go. So when we launch in person with PBS Vortex, you're going to get a link for this, a link for this, a link for this, or anything else that we deem is necessary for that time. So that when we add a new thing, everybody's going to get a new link for this, and this. So you guys, you're going to see a huge thing next week. All right, I'm going to stop my share. All right, Dina, Niall, who's up?
That'll be me.
Awesome.
It was supposed to be me, but somebody had a really good day yesterday and signed up 2 PBSs and passed me, and I lost again.
I like
on the 11th hour, Rory. The 11th hour.
Yeah, it's amazing when your pipeline's full how that works. And I want to, and Dina, please walk people through that. You guys, I'm gonna just be really, I'm gonna be very real for a second, then I'm gonna go help the list people in the training. The marketing aspects of what we do, guys, it might seem hard, but when you make it fun and make it enjoyable, it doesn't become a job anymore. And it's all about building that pipeline. But I got to tell you, even our top producers here, even me, I have bad weeks. Sometimes I have a down month. It's just things just go that direction. You got to just push through it. You got to marry the process, not be married to the outcome each time. And it all like averages out. So just trust the process and go to work. And just remember, your dream is still there. Your goal and your deadline are still there. You got to just push through and just know it's going to happen because you're doing the right things. What you can't do is ever quit or ever give up, because we all know the outcome of that, right? No one ever said, oh my gosh, I am so successful because on Tuesday I decided to quit. Never will happen. Me quitting is never going to be a prelude of why I succeeded. So you got to just push through. And you guys, we all have life that happens. We all get kicked in the mouth. We all have emergencies that happen. It's that reset, refocus, recommit, get right into why you're doing it. All right. Love you guys. We have some awesome stuff going on. Next week.